How are we? I hope well. I have intense eyebrow over here. I did a little extra pen action, I guess, is my monitor just went blank. It's doing it again. Not a whole lot to report this week. It's been uneventful, more or less. I think things are slightly quiet on the work front, or stabilized slightly, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Not too scared, but nothing's ever guaranteed, as they say. But coworkers going on vacation, so a little extra. Why is this doing that still? I digress. I'll be coming in and out of light because of this. Anyway, so not a whole lot to update. Let's see, where did I leave you last? Oh, Steph and I went out for his birthday. We went to a tea shop. I might be able to insert a couple of images about that. So I took him to the Smith Tea Company headquarters in Portland, and they have a tasting room adjacent to their business there. They have several of them. In fact, there's a couple in Japan, but there's just like a plain old cafe somewhere else in Portland. I can't remember where the other one is, but anyway, we went to the one in Southeast Portland, not far from the Museum of Science and Industry. And then it's kind of this interesting little walking area that across from Olympic Provision, excuse me. And they sell charcuterie meats, and they have a restaurant apparently. And we had initially encountered them at a farmer's market over, almost 20 years ago. So I had no idea that they had a restaurant. So we popped in there. And then in that same building, there was a bunch of businesses. And we found a chocolate company as well. I'll insert the items that we picked up from there and had a little bit of a tasting there. So a nice day out, just kind of doing some stuff. So anywho, yeah, so I had a nice time. It was nice to have a full day off together. I didn't log into work. I was very good, but then I worked most of Sunday. So sometimes it's easier to go ahead and just do a couple hours each day, and then I can take at least rest. But Sunday I needed do a lot, and I'll have to log in on Sunday as well to do some more work this weekend. So anywho, you don't need to hear me whine about my fabulous life. Let's get into the week in unnecessary spending. Has anybody else, and this is probably the universe telling me I shouldn't be shopping from Dior because I'm supposed to be broken up with Dior. I saw that they had the platinum gift for the seasonal available. So I tried to log in and get it, and it wouldn't let me check out. And I thought, well, maybe it's because I didn't buy anything. Because you don't really have to buy anything to get the gift. So I put something small in my cart, tried to check out, wouldn't let me. I'm like, well, that's odd. Decided to put a full cart in, almost $150, so I could get a bonus item. Still won't let me check out. I tried a normal checkout. I tried Apple Pay. I tried PayPal. It keeps giving me errors and payment failed. And I'm like, girl, payment failed my batootie. My cards are fine. Yeah, it's so either my account's blocked or something's wrong with the website. So I'd like to know if anybody else has tried shopping at Dior's website. Probably not. I'm probably the only freak who's trying to buy anything, but I'm a little perturbed about that. Anyway, I digress. But the more important thing is the item that just arrived in the mail. And it came a long, long, long way. I'm going to try to be as discreet as I can with this person's information. Is it going to say? Maybe this is the best way to do it. The stamp, Nippon, which is Japanese. So I have been on a search for this item for a little while. I can't remember where I saw it first. I think I saw it on somebody's video. I might be wrong. But I went searching for it. It's been sold out for, I think, a couple years now. And they're very hard to find. The one that's was in Canada, which is the closest thing to me, was several $100s. And then there's another one in the US that was, I think it was $700. And I'm like, no matter how much I love this item, I'm not paying that much. So finally I came across one in Japan that was about $100. So this is an incredibly frivolous and stupid thing. But when you see it, you'll understand why I had to have it. And forgive me for spending obscene money on something that I had to have. So it's, I've only opened the package. I haven't even gone in it yet, but let's see. Oh, it didn't come with anything. Okay, it didn't come with a dust bag and it came with a dust bag. Okay, doesn't come with any packaging, but at least you wrapped it nicely. It said it was still new, so it has all this plastic, has this, but it's Roxy the Pug from Swarovski, and it's leather. It's a lovely bag charm, keychain. It said it was in pristine condition, so I assumed it was going to come with packaging, but it has a little Swarovski dog chain right there, little tail. It's basically Pickles with sunglasses. I'm sorry. I had to have it. I thought it was so cool. It reminds me a lot of like the designs that Karl Lagerfeld would do with his cat. I just love it. So yeah, she had it for more than $100, and I put it in an offer, so that with shipping and everything, it turned it into exactly $100. And the initial quote was it wasn't supposed to arrive until September, and I bought it in June. So it just arrived, which is not bad technically. I was thinking 90 days to get here. No additional tariffs or anything were added to it. It went through customs. I'm going to assume because it was under $100, they didn't bother to add anything to it. But had it been more, it would have. But isn't she cute? I know. A face only a mom could love. Anyway, that was my necessary spending for the week. And I can't wait to put it on. And I might just, I don't know if I can even put it on an item. I almost want to just hang it up and keep it behind me on the display because it's just so cute. I don't want it to ever get damaged or anything. I just love it. Okay. Gotta stop. I'm a dork. Anyway, okay. I do want to pick up one of those Louis Vuitton lip pencils. I'm trying to decide if I want to wait and go like test them out when I take my trip in a couple months. I think the Texas boutiques have them, but I can't remember. It may only be at the Houston one. I won't be in the Houston area. I'm flying into Austin, and then I'm going down to San Antonio to see Laura Kamachika, and hopefully I'll be able to, my plan, I'm hoping, and I'm spilling the beans here to everybody. My plan is I'm hoping to see Jackie from Jack's Bag Attack. I'm hoping Dee Dee will be in town. I think she's cruising, but I'm not sure. I think she'll be in town when I go. And if Jalene's around too, I would like to meet up with all of them at some point. I'm going to be there for 3 days. I would like to meet with them and then whoever else is in there. But I'm flying into Austin, driving down to San Antonio to see Laura, and then coming back up to Austin and flying back home out of Austin. So they're reasonably close, and the airfare was significantly less expensive in Austin, oddly, and the direct flights too. So kind of strange, but yeah, it seems like it's going to be a really interesting, there's lots there that I want to see and places to shop. The Dooney and Burke outlet, that right there is like a Buc-ee's. I'm so excited. There's so much planning to do, so I'm really, really excited. So that's what, anyway. Anywho, I've got a lot to swap out of this week. We got to pick out a new card holder because I put everything into the Coach Cassie, the Coach tabby wallet-on chain. And so we'll need to do a card case. We'll need to get a bag and fragrances. Probably not going to bother swapping the nails out to anything new. I actually liked wearing this, so I'm going to do that again. And that's it. So I will see you over there, and then we'll wrap it up at the end. So, okay, over here at the fragrance counter. I have my flash on because it seems oddly dark in here. Yeah, so this was a week. I'll put it bluntly. It was interesting. I can't say I was enamored with the tray in general, but it had some highs and lows. I definitely am, Yara is growing on me. I definitely like this a lot more than I remember, so I will be using that one more often. I, of course, love creme vanilla, so there's not much to say there. Lemon Island was nice and refreshing. It was really hot a couple of days. Let's see, Monday and Tuesday. It was incredibly hot here. And then it rained on Wednesday, oddly, and got really like humid. So I wore these two Thursday, Friday, so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I want to say that one was Wednesday. That one was on Sunday. I feel like I doubled on that one of the days as well. Anywho, I did not like Mojave Ghost still. So I still do not like not growing on me. It's just, I don't know, for me too powdery and just not my jam. I did, however, think this was okay. So, Agua de Santos was pleasant. Enough for me to buy anything larger than this, probably not. I'll use it once in a while. I was not like floored and like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. But I definitely am intrigued to try more from this house. I keep getting ads for that one that's called like Zuzu or something like that. That's supposedly really, really great. So I'm intrigued to test out more. But I'm not sure what, there's still 2 more in that set that I need to try. So once I try those out, I'll see how much more I want to delve into this. But I've heard good things about this brand. So anyway, trade of the week, I'll get a new assortment for this next one. All right, we're back. And I turn on the light because it's just better light. So this is another all over the place kind of week, but there's, I guess, somewhat of a theme. I'm going to go back to Yara, but this is the Yara 2. I believe this is the mango-y type of sweet scent. So one of the sweet scents for the week. And then kind of countering it with Gris Dior, which is more of a fresh floral kind of scent. And then going to go to the beach with Vanilla Vibes, because I grabbed La Mar from House of Beau, which Mar is ocean in Spanish. Might be in other languages too, but I just know it for Spanish. So beach. And then I thought we'd give Rhubarbe a good try. Not just the initial smell, but an actual full-on try for the week. So this is this week's tray. All right. I'd love to tell you that this wasn't a big pain in the ass to carry, but it was for me. It's me. I'm the problem. But yeah, these, at least this bag, I don't know why, because I can carry my YSL wallet on chain with no problem. I think it's because it's summer and I want to carry sunglasses and all the things, but I was just having the hardest time keeping everything in here. So yes, the tabby wallet on chain. This pouch is pretty much useless to me. I used the back for the phone when I needed it. All my cards are in here, so I need to get those all out and get a card case together. Anything else in here? No, I think that's it. So yeah, not the biggest fan. And I will be honest, I'm not sure I ever want to dive into another version of this bag, but I should be a decent person and give it a college try. I might pick up one on the secondhand market. It'd have to be one that hides this, not hides, camouflages, that's the word I'm looking for, camouflages the thong on the front of it for it to work for me. And I think I'd rather have a full metal than this plasticky, or is this plastic or is this the leather? It feels like plastic, but I think it's leather. I just like a different style, probably a soft squishy one. I don't know, it's just not the bag for me, and that's okay. We don't have to like everything. I'm going to find a larger bag so I can be less whiny, and be right back. And a card case. That's the other task. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I feel like carrying Trevi. I don't remember the last time I carried the Trevi, so we're gonna put that down. I ended up just deciding to go back into my tried and true Felici insert. Repacked my catch-all, put the lip stain in there, the Hermes lip balm in there. And then I put away my Murakami sunglasses, so I need to grab some new sunglasses. But the Trevi GM in Damier Ebene already has charms on it that I leave on it. These I've had forever, and I just feel like they go with it, in my opinion. So there's just on there for good. Keep an insert in here because I like to keep the lining relatively intact. So we're just going to load her up with all of the things. Catch all pen case, wallet, aka card holder, spare keys, some wipes, my keys. I'm on the phone, as you know, my AirPods just to have, and I think I want to slip a hand sanitizer in case we go out to eat on an errand, and I'll put that in one of the pockets here so that it doesn't get stained. But there's still a ton of room in here, so nothing to worry about. Does have a shoulder strap. I do not use the shoulder strap. If I wanted to crossbody it, I have a really nice decent crossbody from the Sienna that I will put onto this if I ever want to, but literally 99.9% of the time I'm carrying her in my crook of my arm. So it's just kind of there for that side of the bag. But I usually carry it with this part out because of the misshapen backside. This is usually towards me. But that is the bag of the week. The Trevi GM. It's a beautiful bag. Weighs a ton. It's a weapon when you need it to be. So if you needed to beat somebody, this is the bag for you. Just kidding. Actually, I'm not, but you could. If you have any questions about it, let me know. If you can catch one, I think they're still pretty decent price on the secondhand market. I say get one because they're really nice, but they weigh a ton. If you don't like heavy bags, not the bag for you. If you like pretty bags, it's the bag for you. Trevi Jam. Okay, so we're wrapping it up. Yeah, there's not much to enlighten you about except for we've got the final gift away for Giftmas in July coming up on Wednesday. It is more or less a favorites. So I'll let you see about that. But anyway, you can keep entering everything that's been posted so far. I'll keep grabbing all of those entries through Saturday, the next Saturday that I see you. And yeah, that will be the last day to enter. So hopefully you'll like what I've assembled for this week. And I will see you on the next one. I don't really have anything going on this week, so not a lot to report. I will get caught up on some work stuff and maybe work on cleaning up the room. The room needs some tidying in here for sure. So that's kind of what's on my plate for the weekend. For the rest of today, don't need to go to Costco, don't need to go to Trader Joe's, don't need to run any of those errands, just a regular grocery store. Might do an Instacart order to make my life easier and chill out. So hopefully you're having a relaxing weekend and enjoying your time with whatever you're doing. Let me know what you're carrying, what you're wearing, what you're spraying, all the things as we always talk about. And I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.